Another day at the shop shed. Plans for today is I'm going to change those two knobs out. Do the same thing I did over here, and that's a couple of golf balls. Alright, so also I got what they call frame out or finish out that window. Jane is going to continue to paint these doors. Okay, eventually they're going to be red, so that's what she's doing. We're also going to put up hanging device over here for the shovel and the rake and all the other stuff. So it'll be over there. Those will move from there to over here, right behind the table saw. And then this will go underneath the shed, the deck, so that we can move the gasoline and the other chemicals out of here. So that's what we're doing. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm starting with the bottom of the window to frame it out. And then I've actually got me a little map here showing me I got to be a total of 39 inches. But the inside here across there is 36. And these that go along here are an inch and a half. So that determines how I'm going to map this out. So that's my little map right here, in which now I'm going to go take my speed square, saber saw, combo saw, and build this piece and install it with some inch and a half finish nails. This is the first piece that goes in when you're framing out a window, finishing out a window. So I made my pattern, and these little side wings is where the 1x4s, which we're going to cut down to 1.5, we're going to go up along here. But then the next thing you got to do is your inside up here. Then you do your two side pieces along here. Alright? So do this up top first. Okay, and then the side pieces right here. Then you do your outside. That's what you do next. So, got to do the top piece. Make them. What you're looking at is the first side piece on the inside of the window. I already got the top, and I got the bottom with the wing, and now I got in. I had to cut it at a 5-degree angle to be able to fit in there. So now I got to do the other side. So for lack of a better word, the second side wing on the inside is now in place. I did have to cut that angle at 2 degrees to get it to fit in there. I cut that one at 5 degrees, and now my beautiful, wonderful camel wife's got to caulk it. Anyway, and she said she heard that. She heard that. So anyway, now it's time to do the outsides. One completed, finishing out, framing out, making it look good around the window inside the shop shed. So trying to make an 1/8 of an inch reveal across there. Alright, and then down here, and so I've added a little piece down there. Once Jane caulks it, you won't be able to even see it once you paint it. But that's what framing out or finishing out a window looks like. This is the beginning of using a golf ball as a door handle. I already got pre-existing hose because I took out the old ugly looking handles, and now it's going to be golf ball. So I got this clamped down, and I'm going to use a bit to start a pilot hole for the screw to go in. Although it doesn't look like, thank you Lionel Richie in the background, there is a hole right there that I'll use now to put this golf ball up as a handle for the cabinet. Now we have matching doorknobs made from golf balls. Actually, those are two Callaways. They're both like soccer ball golf balls, and then these are the University of Alabama golf balls. So now we have door handles for both that are golf balls. Jane is doing her precise painting on this end of the gable roof line of the shop shed.
And obviously I had paint on my hands where I touched.
Well, we're not going to see that, okay. We'll all ignore that, okay?
Ignore that. It'll be gone.
Now you get to do something fun and paint that window on the inside.
Yep.
Eventually. Jane is now doing the delicate work, fine-tuning her painting abilities.
Covering up all my mistakes, actually.
Well, that's what it's actually called. And I'm in here giving the old work surface table here a coat of polyurethane water base to protect the top and keep me from getting so many splinters. So that's what everything is looking like. It's starting to get more and more organized with our pegboard and accessories. As Jane continues to do all her trim work painting on the shop shed, I am starting to work on this old cane bottom chair that we found on the side of the road. So what we're going to do is take out the cane bottom and we're going to replace it with something that looks Alabama, because she's going to paint these red. So we got to go somewhere and find something that looks Alabama, but it can't be too light because it'll get messed up. Anyway, and then the future plan that Jane's been talking about is building some kind of step down that's actually a small little deck to go across here. And we think it starts right about here to there. So that's in the future, right? Okay, now Jane has got this new woodwork caulked. All right, she'll be painting it. I think we decided to paint it red. But anyway, so now she's actually got the doors painted red. Okay, so both doors are painted red. All right, and then we got the chairs in storage right up here for right now until we put a bottom on them. We're going to paint those red and do something with Crimson Tide. And our paint shelves are going to be back here right now. Utilities are, sort of tools for outside are there. So it's all starting to come together. And that's where we are today. We'll be back another day to finish up.